This is merging the chief investigator, the commissioner's office, back into the office of the chief electoral officer. It strengthens the independence of the office by moving it to an appointment from the chief electoral officer, not the legislature. And the legislation is clear. In fact, I think the government adopted an amendment to make it absolutely clear that any investigations will be carried over to the office of the chief electoral officer. There's no reason for any interruption in any enforcement action that may be underway. It makes a lot of sense to me, and those investigations, as I say, and now or in the future, will continue under the independent guidance of the quasi-judicial authority of the chief electoral officer. If the optics are based on misreporting and opposition mischaracterization, then I can't control that. All I can tell you what the reality is the position of the elections commissioner is retained in law. It's simply merged back in with the chief electoral officer. So we have one integrated enforcement mechanism with one administration. It saves tax dollars. It's how it's done everywhere else across Canada. It's how it was done in Alberta for the first 114 years of our history. It's the position that we took in opposition and that we ran on. We were clear that we opposed to redundant, separate elections bureaucracy. So we're simply, in terms of the optics, if we waited and did this in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, we'd have exactly the same accusations. So we weren't going to allow, I think, unreasonable and unfounded accusations from our opposition to implement the policy that we have had since the beginning.